This segment of The Exchange is sponsored by First General Credit Union. Have you ever considered giving your bank the old heave-ho and joining a credit union instead? Well, what's the difference anyway? Here to tell us why it may be a good idea is First General Credit Union CEO Connie Taylor. Good to have you here, Connie.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So why would someone consider joining a credit union?
Well, credit unions typically are owned by their members and operated by their members, so they're getting a good return and involvement in their credit union.
When you say members, it leads me to wonder who can be a member.
Typically, most everyone, if you sought out your employment group or your affiliation with your community, you would have a credit union in your community that you could, most generally several, that you can join.
Do you offer the same services that a traditional bank does? So savings and regular business banking and then loans?
Do, yeah, absolutely. We do all of the mortgage, RVs, boats, autos, all of the lending that the banks do.
Yeah.
We do now.
Is it easier to get a loan through a credit union?
We look at people as, having real life experiences. So when they, have a hard time during their life, we look at that as just a stall in their credit perhaps, and we do look at them as a real person.
Yeah, we have a graphic that kind of shows the difference between lending from a bank versus a credit union. Describe what we're seeing and what all this means.
The banks, this is on the rates, and these are, I believe, the loan rates. So loan rates are going to be higher at a bank, again, because they have stockholders that they have to give returns to. Where credit unions are member owned and operated, we take that income, or that we're a nonprofit, so we take that back for services, improving products, and making sure the consumer gets the right fit for them.
Yeah. So when you talk about the members having so much control, do they meet regularly? Do they weigh in via electronic technology?
They do, and we have elections once a year where the membership comes together and they vote on their peers to be that body that governs the credit union, and they make all of the policies and procedures for us to govern under.
Now, some people think maybe that banks are convenient because there are so many branches. What about that question?
Credit unions are affiliated with operations for shared branching, so really across states you can have membership walk into a shared branching location and participate. So really credit unions have more branches than some of the biggest banks.
So it won't necessarily have your name on the front, but as a customer, I can go in there and do my business.
Right. If you go to 1stgeneral.com, we do have a credit union finder. So you can put in your location and you can find out a credit union near you.
Well, that website, we have put a link to it on our website so that folks can learn more about the credit union and exactly where they can find branches and places to go. Thank you for being here. It's good to talk to you.
Thanks, Catherine.
Yeah, go to our website, wzzm13.com, under The Exchange.